What's up, comic book hall aficionados? This is Zraximus Rogue back with another stack. Sorry, Nate G. Had to procure that awesome catchphrase. I'm giving you credit though, man. It's perfect. I just wanted to. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my videos before, but I always start off with a little bit of hip hop. That's Fade by Kanye West. If anything, check out the music video. It's bad. I always feature a little piece of art from a local convention that I got, and also my sports allegiance. Got to say what's up to those boys in blue, the Dodgers, off to the Fall Classic. Hopefully it'll be a good series. I'll jump into this video. The first book I have is NYCC Spider-Gwen 24 variant, cover D. This book was featured on Hot Variants, I think right shortly after the show. Spider-Gwen's been getting a lot of love. This was one of the exclusive variants, so I jumped on it. I think I got it for around 85 bucks. Love it. It's in pristine shape. The only thing I really don't like is that ugly scribble along the side. I really wish I could have gotten a copy without the signature, but I'll take what I can get. More NYCC exclusives. Venomverse 1 Matina variant, Virgin and regular cover. Was super excited when I found these. I think for about 85 bucks also. However, came with some damage here, so these are gonna go back. I actually got a replacement pair. One of the awesome CBSi members posted a link to Scorpion Comics where these were 50 bucks each, so I just ordered a replacement, but still great looking cover. A couple of mail grabs. Supergirl 12 or Supergirl Art Gem variant, Supergirl 12. These settled around 10 bucks. Got both of them for 8. I love getting doubles, so I just got picked up 2. These were about $17 shipped, so again, 2 books I'm glad to have in my collection. Another book that I've been looking for a long time. Seems like when I find it once, I find it multiple times. This is actually the second copy of this book I got. First copy was one online from a fellow CBSier, Ben Steiniger. Awesome guy, included an extra. Can't say enough how much I appreciate that. Awesome copy for about market value. I've been chasing this for a while. I finally pulled the trigger, and I'm glad I helped a fellow CBSi member. Just hope it was. Wish it could have been done off eBay so they didn't get their cut. Next couple of books are the Matina Generations 2 variants. I think these are ripe to blow up. I've also found these on eBay. These went for under 30 bucks for the set of 5. And luckily for me, all the spines are nice. No color breaking defects whatsoever. So I'm glad to have these. I think Trey mentioned it before. I think these are some of those that go in a long box, get forgotten about for a couple years, and increase in value. From Sad Lemon Comics, next one. From Sad Lemon Comics, I ended up getting the Clayton Crane connecting variants for Venomverse. I thought they were going to be worth a little bit more than they are. They're not, but they're great covers nonetheless. Glad to have them. Glad to deal with Sad Lemon. I've always had great interactions with him. Great shipping. So even though it's across the pond, I don't mind paying a little bit more shipping for his quality. I'm not saying Frankie's or 789 or these other comic shops here in the US are bad. I'm just saying, went with him first. I liked it, so he'll keep my business. The next book I got was the Age of Ultron 3 Sun Yuk variant. I love this book. One of the best renditions of Hulk, I think, ever. He just looks like a beast. He's a beast. Ended up getting this for around 30 bucks. I had been waiting on it. They were going for 60, 65, 50. And I just was patient and, waited until this was a $30 book. A couple of other books I got were these Here's Negan, Barnes & Noble exclusive hardcovers. Got 2 of them. They both come with this exclusive variant, Negan variant. I don't know if it's Walking Dead 100 or what it is, but At the time I bought these, they were going for 40. Of course, by the time they got here, they settled back down to 20. So I don't know. I might just put them away. Maybe let them go now that the season's going. Maybe maybe they'll increase in value. Either way, I'll take one. Even if I get 10 bucks for the other one, hey, you play the game, and sometimes the game plays you, man. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna fly through these other books. These other books are from a Craigslist deal I found. It was somebody on Craigslist was selling comics, and you know, I said, actually it was on Let Go. Been exploring new digital ways to get comics. I kind of exhausted Craigslist and eBay, so I've been using Let Go. I've been using other avenues to get comics, and they actually bore a lot of fruit. This was one of them. Hit up some guy, he had a whole bunch of comics, ended up getting Mighty Thor 37 newsstand variant for 20, 25. It's not near mint. I'd say very fine near mint, but you know, it's a nice copy with the press. It might be a $40, $50 book in the future. He threw this in for $5. Batman 253. It's an appearance of the Question. Not sure. I think this guide's for like 10, 15, maybe 20 bucks in this condition, but you know, it's a book I didn't have and one I'll be happy to add to the collection. Another Let Go deal or Facebook Marketplace or some other digital social media spot that I contacted a comic person, got these books. The one I went in blind, he had like 7 boxes, asked me what I was looking for. I said, with your picks, it's not really clear, so just bring some boxes. He ended up bringing boxes. Not much I really liked or had, but these were all gotten for a grand total of 50 bucks. I ended up getting, actually 70. Ended up getting this New Mutants, Marvel graphic novel for New Mutants, first print for 50 bucks. It's not in excellent condition, but the corners look nice, the spine looks nice, doesn't have a lot of scuffing on the back. That's more the bag than anything, and it's a first print, so you know, I went with it. Other books I got from him for $5 each. Spider-Man, Man of Steel, second print. Green Lantern Corps 201, first appearance of Kilowog and the Green Lantern Corps. Might blow up, might not. Secret Wars 2 sketch variant, first Quake, and Ultimate X #1, first Jimmy Hudson, Son of Wolverine. Couple of spine ticks that break color, I think one, but you know, sometimes I want to spend and forget to kind of look at the quality, and this time I did. All these other books are because of another social media ad that I answered in regards to comics, and I'll fly through these. These were all comics that some lady had on consignment. They had obviously been picked over, but not well, because I think I got some good books for cheap prices. Nothing here was over $2. I think I got a stack of books for $2, another stack for $1.50, or for $1. So they all these books averaged out to about $1.50. Amazing Spider-Man 51 or $4.92, J. Scott Campbell cover. Amazing Spider-Man 500, J. Scott Campbell cover. 2 Amazing Spider-Man 30s, J. Scott Campbell covers. I believe this is the first Morulon or some villain. $1.50 each, and these are all in great condition. Amazing Spider-Man 32, J. Scott Campbell. Amazing Spider-Man 33, J. Scott Campbell. Amazing Spider-Man 34, J. Scott Campbell. 35, and it goes on and so forth. I've been on a J. Scott Campbell kick also, and I just kind of got it in my head that I wanted to collect his Gen 13 run. And for $1.50, I added number 17. I think I need the whole set. A weird J. Scott Campbell cover, Danger Girl special number, not even numbered, but just kind of a weird painting style. Still JSE, but you know, not his usual style. Another book I got was a Action Comics number 544. I believe this is the first time Lex wears this costume. It heated up for a while before Superman, Batman, Dawn of Justice kind of died down, but I had a copy that was very dirty up here. Just got this copy for $1.50 to replace it. Found some Adam Hughes covers. Legionnaires number 17, Adam Hughes cover. A little bit of a risque cover. Kind of goes under the radar. I was happy to add it for $1.50. A Batgirl variant that I liked, that I said why not for $1.50. Swamp Thing number 36, and I don't know why I got this book. It might have been on a want list. I don't know if it's an early cameo of Hellblazer. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but something else I could add to the collection. A couple of old Fantastic Fours in good condition. 164 Quasar on the cover. 168 Luke Cage on the cover. And 167 Incredible Hulk on the cover. I love old Incredible Hulk in books, old Spider-Man books, old Fantastic Four books. Again, another, I think, a good ad for $1.50. Some Gen 13 Adam Hughes love. This was actually a Gen 13 Ordinary Heroes number 2 Adam Hughes cover, and followed by number 1 Adam Hughes cover. Think again, under the radar Adam Hughes covers that have been coming to light lately, and I just wanted to add it to my ever growing collection of stuff that I'll never sell. This series, Superman Gen 13, 3, 2, and 1. Actually, the more popular versions of these are the ones with the J. Scott Campbell cover. I think you can find individual issues 10, 15, 20 bucks. Sometimes the sets go for as much as 80. This is, I guess, the alternate cover. The thing I didn't really know was this is actually penned by Adam Hughes, which is one of the reasons why I picked these books up. They don't go for much, probably $1, $2 bits, but again, just kind of try to build a stack. And some more Adam Hughes goodness. Ghost number 1, Ghost number 3, Ghost number 2, Ghost number 5, 6, and 7. And I believe this is a whole Ghost run of his. I think there's a special or a one-shot. I couldn't find it, but you know, I'm happy to have these for $1.50. And some other books that I was a little surprised to find were these Dark Horse Presents books. They all feature Hellboy. These are kind of the more sought after books in the later issues of Dark Horse Presents. Don't know how rare or valuable they are. At one time I think they went for 10, 15 bucks each. I know I didn't have them, so again, another good ad. Dark Horse 88. Dark Horse 89, Dark Horse 90, Dark Horse 91. I think those are the more valuable ones, but he also appears in Dark Horse 100, and I believe this next one in Dark Horse 100 0 issue, he's on the cover. Again, I think the Dark Horse 88 through 91s are $10 to $15 books. These others might be $4 or $5 books, but again, solid ads, I think. Terminator Burning Earth number 1. Some people find these for cheap. Some people, these are on some dealers' walls. This is actually significant. This is the first Alex Ross work in comics. Terminator the Burning Earth number 1. This is obviously the newsstand cover, but I believe the direct edition has another little digital kind of drawing in there that has a secret message. I'm not sure which one's worth more. All I know is it's the first Alex Ross in comics. So again, another solid ad for $1.50. Just a book I'm trying to complete my collection on. Captain America 1. I believe this is first Hydra Cap. $1.50. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done it because I have a copy, but you never know. And the cover I always pick up if it's in good condition is Dark Horse Comics Presents number 62. I think this is the Electric Chair Marv edition or book. Just a nice cover that I always like to add. Some more books from this place, this lady in Elk Grove. Just again, just things I wanted to add for my collection for $1.50. I thought they were solid ads, and I said, why not? Oni double feature number 12. I initially, when I got this, I thought this was the first Blunt Man and Chronic, but I didn't have time to check my phone, so yeah, I just added it. I like him, so why not? Adam Hughes Wonder Woman 158, and again, all these were $1.50. This is actually significant. Thrill Killer number 62. This is actually an early appearance of Harley. Some people consider it her first DCU continuity or DCU appearance outside of the animated comics. A lot of people don't. I didn't have it. I've seen it on dealers' walls from 20 to 60 bucks, and I thought, hey, for $1.50, again, another solid ad. Supergirl 63 Jim Lee cover. I always pick this up anytime I can, especially for the price. Jupiter Legacy #1 Studio Edition. I don't know why I got this book, honestly, but hey. Another high quality Bronze Age book, OMAC One Man Army #1. This book is very nice. There's obviously some yellowing of the cover, but again, for $1.50, you know, a high grade bronze book. Yeah, just another cover I really liked. Huntress and Power Girl 12. I love Power Girl covers. You guys know if you've seen my videos, you know my fascination with Hughes and Power Girl. Some of these Millennial Edition Justice League books that I'll probably never own, but hey, I can get a Millennial Edition with a pretty gold stamp. This is Brave and the Bold 28, first appearance of the Justice League. A weird Batman, Dark Joker, the Wild Ashcan. Don't know what that goes for, but yeah, I'll take a shot for $1.50. Superman #1. No, this isn't Superman #1. This is just a Millennial edition of Superman. First, I believe, appearance of Tom Strong, America's Comics. I think Trey had like a quick post that said pick these up. I saw it, $1.50. We'll see. Something else I'm trying to add to the collection: Infinite Crisis Index. This Infinite Holiday Special #1. Something told me that this might be something significant. I really don't know, but yeah, you never know. Captain Marvel 16, first Naravel, one of the Quasars that's currently in the DCU. This is her first appearance. These books are all over the place. They can go for $1.50, $2, $3, $4, up to 10 to 15 bucks. You know, I could use it in some trade fodder, and this book actually might be in better condition than mine, so I might upgrade. Shaolin Cowboy #1. This says in color, so this leads me to believe that there might be a black and white version, so I don't know. Either way, I looked it up online. It's a $10 book, $8 to $10 book. You know, I'll take it for $1.50. New Mutants 18, with the New Mutants trailer dropping, this book might see some heat. This is the first Warlock, or I think. So again, you know, if he appears in the credits, might be worth a pickup. Sensational She-Hulk 45, early appearance of Rocket Raccoon. This is another She-Hulk risque cover that I don't think goes for much, but things like this tend to blow up, so you know, I'll take. And these other Supergirl covers that I love to collect. It's the last couple of issues of this series of Supergirl. It's 76 through 80. It's just some classic covers. Supergirl 80, Supergirl 77, not as classic, but Supergirl 79, a good cover swipe. Infinite Crisis 6, you know, good ads for $1.50 to the collection. I'll take. And the next couple of books are some old key Fantastic Four issues that lost all their heat. Tales of Green Lantern Corps #2. This is actually the first appearance of the Darkest Night. It's a story by Alan Moore that kicked off Jeff Johns' awesome Green Lantern run. And I believe Tales of Green Lantern Corps 3, I believe this is the first appearance of Necron, if I'm not mistaken. So I got these books, and in addition to that, I got these magazines from this lady. I always, everybody's always been a fan of Wizards, especially with Wizards with old classic covers. This is an Adam Hughes cover, Wizard number, I forgot, July 1998. It's a great cover with his rendition of these superheroes. It's kind of funny how some of these superheroes look like actresses. That one could pass for China, that one could pass for Meg Ryan. Yeah, just funny. A J. Scott Campbell cover that I didn't know existed. Another Wizard book. Wizard. Out of September 1999. These two Dark Knight 2 presents, $2 each. And this comic book art profile. This is an Adam Hughes special or issue that actually has an early cover checklist of his, which I thought was really cool. It has some of his art. I think you guys are gonna have to take my word for it, but yeah, just something that I thought was a cool ad for $2. Oh, there's a checklist. Unfortunately, the checklist only goes up to August 2002 because that's when this was produced. But again, something under the radar that Alex Hughes fans might want to add. These next books were obtained from a store in Elk Grove. I've been to this store a couple times. It's always been picked over. I guess they have all back issues at 75% off. And I'm glad I went in there because I got almost a complete run of Gen 13 for 63 cents an issue. Gen 13 number 2, number 4, number 6, 7. I passed up 8 and 9 because they didn't look like they were another volume. Idiot. 11, 13A, B, C, 14, 15, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and this weird rave edition. Most of the run for Gen 13, and I know I went through them fast, but some of them were newsstand editions. Another cheap J. Scott Campbell cover that was hiding out there. Another J. Scott Campbell joint. This Jim Lee Wonder Woman special that was also 75% off of $8. I didn't want to pay $8 for it. I only paid $2. Glad I got it. The variant, this is actually New Avengers number 7. This is actually the first appearance of the Illuminati. This is the variant to that. It's stated as Startling Stories, a Century number 7, but it's actually New Avengers number 7. Just a Power Girl cover for cheap. I think the early Valerie Richards joint, and 2 nice Lin Yu variants. New Avengers 27, 1 in 50 variant, and 1 in 100 variant. I think Lin Yu's way underrated and he might blow up, so that's why I got those. A couple of other books I got from a local comic store in Fresno. Glad to have these for $3. Legion number 35, actually was able to procure 2 of them for $3 each. Used a gift certificate my sister got, so these were actually free to me. Legion number 35, Adam Hughes cover. Some more Adam Hughes. Gen 13, some boys books I needed. An awesome sketch that's kind of under the radar. This is actually Gen 13, 1 in 50. Kind of not as rare as you think, but still a nice J. Scott Campbell cover. More Hughes, more Hughes. Gen 13 number 1 for $5 and number 4 for $3. And last but not least was another social media comic find. I actually struck a lot of deals from this recently. Haven't been able to go to shows, so this is where I kind of not cleaned up. This guy who I dealt with actually overcharged me on everything. But this is one of those times where I just kind of wanted to establish a rapport and maybe get into his dollar boxes. Supposedly he has great dollar boxes. So, I was willing to overspend just to kind of get in with him. I think he charged me $15 for this Gen 13 number 1. It is mint, but I should have waited on this. I just, again, wanted to build a stack. Marvel a team up number 41, a very very nice condition in this book. Another book I got overcharged for. I don't remember how much, but again, just kind of wanted to get in with him. A couple of early Harley books, Harley Quinn 5, 10, and 32, all in really good condition. All New X-Men 96. This one I severely overpaid for, but it is a very nice copy. And last but not least was the best copy of X-Men 266 I've ever seen. This book is in crazy good condition. I've seen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copies of this and never seen one in such good condition. He charged me over $100 for it. I know that's overpaying. I know I could have